short video here for you of the bottom threshold to see the seal. And when the rain runs down the outside of the door, it's got seals on the top up in here, the rubber seals between the double seals that mate up, as you can see here. And then your handle on the inside latches down and locks it in. Then on the base, it's also got brush seals on the inside and on the outside, and a film in between them to give it rigidity so that they don't, I'm not sure if you can see underneath there, but so that they don't, it doesn't allow breeze through. There's actually a firm film in the middle of the two brush, up in between the two brushes as well, on the inside and on the outside, to keep water from getting onto the inside of the house. So it actually doesn't get past. Water runs down the outside face here, hits that bottom threshold and runs out. And that bottom threshold also, you can see, is concealed on the inside. So once you've got these doors shut, the water's not going to get even to that channel. Now if you were concerned about moisture getting into the channel, then you could either have this slightly raised, this threshold, because if you have it fully set into the bottom of your concrete, then, or your stone or tile or wood entirely, if it's set all the way down flush, then obviously the water's not going to be able to get out of that channel. If it's a solid foundation, if it's a solid slab, a foundation on the house. So if you have it partially out, you can put weep holes if you leave this on top, that bottom threshold on top. But most people like it to be a smooth transition from the inside to the outside of the house, so that they don't trip on it. And so you would keep it up. Now we also do have a surface mount bottom threshold, which you don't have to put a hole, or basically a trench in your slab or in your wood, in your floor surface, to have this drop down, which mounts straight onto the top of the floor surface. But you can use this if you have, if you want to drop it down into your slab, or if you want it on the surface, you get a lot of snow or something build up outside, then that's a typical type of a threshold as you would have on a front door of a house, etc. But that's how the moisture works anyway. It runs down. Once these are shut, it's all sealed on the edges, went around. You've got your seals up here as well. And any moisture that gets in, you could have it so that it just runs to the outside. If this is on slab, you can use a surface threshold if you don't want to put it into the slab or into your floor surface. But most times, if you put this onto the slab and then you have raised surface on the inside and on the outside, tile, wood, what have you, then it builds up and most of that threshold actually disappears. Or as I said, you can get our low threshold. Okay, so that's how the threshold and these seals work. Alright, this is our working miniature.